Hi everybody, happy day. I hope you're doing phenomenally well. In this video, I want to share with you an answer to a question that I was asked. And the question is, are telesales leads the same as face-to-face insurance leads? It doesn't matter if you're selling final expense life insurance, Medicare supplement insurance. It doesn't even matter, even annuities, okay? But the question is, are leads the same for face-to-face as they are for telesales or phone sales? We're going to get after it in just 1 minute, but before I get started, jasonfinalexpense.com. I partner with men and women across the nation. I recruit agents nationally to partner together to sell things like Medicare insurance and life insurance, annuities, face-to-face, but more importantly in the telespace, okay? So if you need help, reach out, jasonfinalexpense.com. I'll help you in any way I can, okay? But this question deserves a good answer. So thank you to one of my viewers that asked this question. We're going to answer it right here, right now. No, the leads are no different, okay? Face-to-face insurance leads are the exact same as telesales leads, but there is a big difference in the radius, the geography, okay? So we're going to talk about this and kind of unpack it in this video. Leads are the same. Doesn't matter if you're using a mailed lead, if you're using a Facebook lead, the lead says the same. The ad copy is really the same for telesales. It doesn't say, hi, please fill out this final expense life insurance request form and you're going to get sold by phone today, Miss Susie. It doesn't do that. Your direct mail lead doesn't say, hi, Susie, here's final expense life insurance here in Ohio or in blankety blank California state or Texas. Please fill out this form so an insurance agent can come knock on your door and sit on your couch and sell you a policy. These leads don't say this, okay? They just don't, and they won't. So a lead is the same, whether it's face-to-face or in the telespace. The lead is the same, but the geography and the radius is different. So let's talk about why that is. A telesales insurance agent can capitalize on more conversations, and y'all know where I'm getting at here. If you have more conversations, you've got more opportunities to have more closes, which means you can capitalize better and have more sales, right? The telespace is right, and it's amazing, okay? But nothing against face-to-face insurance agents. You guys are amazing. Got a lot of agents that partner my agency together, okay, across the nation. We do face-to-face insurance as well. There's no shame in the game. You're doing the hard work. You're doing great work. Crazy proud of you. The ground game is awesome as well. But the leads are the same lead. Tighter geography is the difference. Tighter geography, and the reason is because you can't physically drive across multiple state lines without crashing your car, okay? You cannot do it. You won't have as many conversations as if you could if you had your geography right and your radius tight. The tighter your radius, okay, think about it. If you're within 5, 10, 20, 30 miles of every lead, guess what? You're like a human ping pong ball. You can zap across to all your appointments quickly if you're a face-to-face insurance agent. Now, think about a telesales agent. We can go statewide, which means our lead cost is much less. We can also hop states. I could be in the Northwest. I could be in California. I could then go work the East Coast right here, right now. You face-to-face insurance agents cannot do that because you're restricted by geography. That's all it is. You just can't do what a telesales agent can, not because you're not skilled. It's because you can't, okay, do this without booking flights, and then by the time you get there, your client's asleep. Okay, just saying. So a telesales agent can move all across the nation. We're like the air game, okay? It's hypersonic. We're ready to rock and roll in the insurance space. We're a face-to-face insurance agent doing the great work, okay? You really are, but you're restricted by a radius. You can only do maybe 30, 40 miles. Maybe one day you're going to do crazy stuff and go 60-mile radius. And you're seriously like the slow-moving human ping pong ball going, no, okay, as you're driving an hour one way, and then you get there and they're not home. Now it's an inefficient use of your day because now you're like, crap, now I got to go drive to the opposite side of my, globe here in my little wing. Okay, now I'm like, I got winged, so now I'm flying 60 miles the opposite direction, fighting traffic, fighting everything, and then maybe that client's home and maybe the close doesn't go well. Well, how many conversations can you realistically have in a day if Your radius is really large. Not many. But if your radius as a face-to-face insurance agent is tight and it's right, if you're within, let's say, 30 miles of a radius, man, you can get to lots of doors really quickly in the course of your day. So the lead is the same, everyone. The lead is the same. Thank you for asking that question. But the radius is different. The geography restrictions that you're going to want to implement as a face-to-face insurance agent are drastically different than what a telesales agent experiences. We get more conversations. It just is what it is. We can have more conversations, which means we can have more conversions from those conversations, capitalizing on what our clients want and wish and desire, which means we get more solutions to our clients, which means we get more sales. Okay, it is what it is. A telesales agent has the same lead, but our lead cost is less because we can go statewide. Our geography is all over the planet. It doesn't matter to us. We can work the entire state. It's phenomenal. We can work multiple states. Amazing. Our lead cost is lower in telesales than in any face-to-face insurance agent could ever fathom, and it's because of our geography restrictions. We have none. A telesales insurance agent has zero geography restrictions. We're good to go. We're not having to be locked into a radius. Case in point, I sold a telesale last year, okay? And I sold quite a few even last week. I sold over $1,000 last week. Week before was $5,000, okay, roughly an AP that I sold myself while running a national insurance agency. But a year ago, I had this insurance carrier, and I got somebody on the phone, and I'm a telesales rep, so he's like on the opposite end of my state. And I'm like, dear goodness, right? Of course it's a replacement. And this stinking insurance carrier, I love them to death, won't name drop them, but at the time, they would not allow replacement by phone. Well, that's a buzzkill. So you know what I had to do? I had to make a choice. For about $2,000 a commission, I'll get up in my car. Okay, I'm like, I'm giddy upping. I got on my little car, fired up them little horses, and I flew at like 4 in the morning, got up and drove my entire state to go to that sweet client and have him endorse a policy for a replacement form and do the application in-house because the company would not allow replacement by phone at the time. Now, thank God this amazing carrier does allow telephonic replacement by phone now, but at the time they didn't. I had no choice but to drive the state, and because my leads had such huge geography, it hamstrung me, and my entire day was invested, not wasted, my entire day was invested into driving the state, getting that signature, and then driving back home. I left at like 4 in the morning, and I pulled back into my driveway at home at like a hair before 6 p.m. at night. That was all day for one sale. If I did that now, that whole process would have taken like 45 minutes, maybe 60 minutes from start to finish. We're done. Next, I would have saved myself a day of being on the road and the road fatigue that came with that. Let me tell you, I was smoked. When you get up at 4 in the morning, you drive the whole state, that's a situation that even face-to-face insurance agents can sometimes find themselves. You drove the whole day, you fought traffic, you did everything you could, but if your leads aren't in a tight radius, you are just rocking the planet. You're like the human ping pong ball in your car. You've got road fatigue, you're driving everywhere, and then you get home and you're just beat. You're beat up, okay, from the road and just what that looks like. So I respect you face-to-face insurance agents. A lot of y'all partner with me, love what we do. I recruit a lot of face-to-face agents as well. But let me tell you, that doesn't look like a lot of fun some days. So there's some downside there to being a face-to-face insurance agent, but you're doing the great work. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing. Keep doing what you like and love. We're serving the great people. Mad respects to you, okay? But in the telesales space, you don't have that full day to go serve one person if you get your radius wrong, okay? So every now and then you get leads, even on a direct mail lead, that are like on the other side of your state, or, oh, I live in Arizona, but I forgot to maybe change my address label at my house. I didn't have my, address changed, so you mailed it, and it got forwarded to their home in Arizona. You're now like, crud, I'm a face-to-face guy. I can't go complete that sale because I live in this state. Well, that stinks. For a face-to-face insurance agent, when those leads come in, we're like, ready to go. Let's have a conversation. Let's bring some value. Let's help these amazing people. So leads are the same. There's no differentiation on the actual lead, whether it's a Facebook lead, whether it's the gold standard of a good, direct mail lead. The leads are the same. They really are, but the difference is just radius and geography. You as a face-to-face insurance agent are restricted by how far can I drive in the course of a day and be effective and efficient, right? Where a telesales agent is not restricted by that at all. A telesales agent will be able to purchase the same lead with the same ad copy for less money per lead, increasing our efficiency, just is what it is, where a face-to-face insurance agent will have to spend a lot more money on leads to be able to get in these homes effectively, because you gotta get after it in a tight radius. Now, a face-to-face insurance agent does have an advantage here, especially on like a direct mail lead. If somebody tells you to go to some place that isn't heaven over the phone, you can call back, yeah, but a face-to-face insurance agent can just go knock the door. So if a lead comes back with no phone number in the telespace, might as well roll something with it, because you're not going to roll your car and go to the other side of the state to see if they're home and door knock it. Where a face-to-face insurance agent will have an advantage on a direct mail lead, or maybe another type of lead that has a bad number. If you've got a good address and it's close, knock, knock, knock. They're not going to tell you to go somewhere if you're on their front porch. They act really kind. Sometimes the people that are the mouthiest over the phone and are just kind of nasty and caustic and beep you, if you showed up on their front door and knocked, oh my goodness, they're like a warm M&M. They just melt right in your hand. It's crazy, okay? So you face-to-face agents do have a little advantage here on a lead that doesn't have a phone number if you can't find him in reverse directory, because we can use reverse directory just like you can. But if it's not found and you have a good address, you face-to-face insurance agents will have the advantage here, because all your leads are in a tight radius that you can actually go knock that door and then get a good conversation there as well. So there's an advantage for you face-to-face agents. All right, I appreciate you. I hope this helps you. Thank you for the question. But yes, leads are the same. Cost-wise, face-to-face insurance agents pay a whole lot more for their leads, and it's just because you're restricted by geographic regions. That's all it is. So hope this video helps you. Hope it gives you some good perspective. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Have a better tomorrow. Hope you're ready for success, because I know you're going to take care of great people. Thanks so much. I appreciate you.